Hello all. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So very first of all, as you can see over here, we have done with the modeling over here. So let's continue with the texturing part of it. So let's get started. So very first of all, what I'll be doing over here is like go into rendering, render setup, and let's just activate this Vray over here. Go onto the floor, press M, material, go into the material editor. Let's go into the Vray material. Let's name it as floor over here. So I'll go into this diffuse bitmap, go into the desktop, and I'll just take a floor texture over here, assign this over here, and increase its tiling over here. So we can just make the tiling increase over here. We can give as 2 by 2 over here and go into the reflect, and let's just give a bit of reflection to it. Now I'll select this wooden chair, go into the material. Again I'll take a Vray material bitmap, and let's take a wooden texture, assign this wooden texture over here, go into this and give a UVW map, set it as a box. Same thing will go with this also. Go into the material and assign the same texture over here also. So select this modifier list, go into this, give a UVW map, set it as a box. Modifier list, UVW map, set it as a box over here. After that, we are done with it. I'll just select this part, go into the material, and let's take again a Vray material, and we'll give a fabric texture, go into that, and let's give this fabric texture to it. Go into this UVW map and set it as a box. That's it. Alright. So once you have set this over here in this way, after that we'll be just giving a color to the wall over here. Before we start, just select this whole thing, excluding the bottom part over here, material, and let's take a color over here. So we'll be just taking a light pink color over here. Just select this color and assign that color over here. So inverse it, again go into the material, and let's give this tiles texture over here, and give again a UVW map, set it as a box, So you can go into this, that's it. Alright. So if it is required over here, we can definitely shift this. Just shift it. Not a problem. We can just keep it according. Now we'll go into this. We need to create a texture for this, for the glass. So select this windows over here, go into material. Let's again take a Vray material over here, select this. So select this over here, material. I think we'll just save it. We'll open it again. Now alright, so let's open that file again over here. Let's go into the material and let's just give a bit of a darker color to it. Oh, not this. Select this and let's just give a darker color to it. So we'll just isolate this by pressing Alt Q. Select this and this. Go into material and let's give a glass material to it. So let's go into refraction, give a bit of a light color and make it as a glass. Control I, inverse it. So select this color. Same thing will go with this also. Select this. Just give a glass color. Inverse it. Alright. So right click and isolate this again over here. So we'll again open the reference over here. View image file over here. So if you require to put a carpet texture, you can just give a carpet texture over here. So now what I'll be doing over here is like we'll be assigning one texture on this frame over here. Select this, let's go into material. Let's take a Vray material over here, go into the diffuse part, go into the desktop. We can just take a reference over here. So you can just take a image over here, inverse it, inverse this, and if you see, we can just give again a Vray material and let's give a light brownish color. Alright, so give that particular color over here. That's it. So select this again over here. Select this. Again select this over here. Can go into the material over here. So we can just take a Vray material, go into the bitmap, I think there's some error causing over here. Just a sec. Oops. So oops, I think so we'll just select this and this, Alt Q over here, select this over here. Let's give again a Vray material. Let's give a refraction, make it a glass, inverse it. Let's again take a Vray material, make it darker. That's it. So same thing will go with this. So select this, inverse it, and let's give the same texture to it. Save your file and just give the same texture to the frame and isolate this. So save your file again over here. So we'll go into this again. Let's give a material over here. So go into the bitmap and let's give some material to it. We'll just give a texture to it. Assign a texture, inverse it, and again give a Vray material. Let's give a dark brownish color. Save your file again. So select this again go into material, diffuse, bitmap, so we can just take any texture over here just to understand. I'll just assign this over here. Control I. save your file, inverse it, and let's just assign this texture to it. Alright. We just save the file over here. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the next tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.